Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie, and today I'm going to be going over the Nintendo Switch Direct that we had this morning. I even wore my Pikmin shirt for good luck, but still didn't get Pikmin. But I kind of knew that was going to happen because we don't really get Pikmin like that, but I can always hope. Um, I was a little underwhelmed overall, I think, because typically, Nintendo Directs are usually about 30 to 40 minutes. And with this one being an hour, I was like, surely they have a whole bunch of things, new first party games to show or something. And it wasn't bad by any means, but it wasn't really what I didn't really get that one game that just kind of, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're doing this surprise or whatever at the end, like I was hoping. No offense to Fire Emblem, like I like Three Houses. I did not finish it, but that's the only one I've played. Um, but that didn't really feel like one more thing to show type of game personally. Um, they started off with the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which kind of came as a surprise. I mean, I'm excited to see it. Like I liked the first movie. I didn't think it was like the most amazing thing in the world, but I think it was a decent movie. Um, I was kind of expecting them to go in the direction of like Donkey Kong or go off to like even Luigi's Mansion or something for the next movie, and not do another Mario movie. I know they're doing the Zelda live action, but it's not really connected in that universe because they're all animated. They're all by Illumination, the same people that do the Despicable Me movies. Um, and yeah, it was just kind of odd. But I was in the Discord and I was like, this would be a good marketing opportunity if they did a collection of Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Switch, which they ended up doing. And right after I said that, and I'm excited for it. I only played a little bit of the first Galaxy. I owned both of them, but I never did like play through the entire thing. I have never played through a Mario game completely. That wasn't Mario Kart, Party, or Luigi's Mansion, which doesn't really count. I played a good amount of some of them, but I've never completed any. So that's something that's kind of like on my backlog that I need to get through. But yeah, I'm excited for Galaxy 1 and 2. I don't know if it'll be a day one. It does come out on my birthday. So, I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for that. $70 is a little steep for two Wii games, especially considering that Donkey Kong Bonanza is $70 as well. Is that on the same, level for today? I don't know that. And if you want to buy Super Mario Galaxy 2 separate from the bundle, if you want to buy them individually, they're more expensive. So, yeah, it's like $40 for Galaxy 2 on its own. So, I don't know that makes sense, and sometimes Nintendo's just gonna Nintendo, and that's what they do. Um, Besides that, they're doing like the upgrade for Mario Wonder, which I do not have yet. So when I get it, I will get the Switch 2 version, as long as it's on the cartridge, and I don't know if it is or not. But if if that's the case, then I'll just get the Switch version, and hopefully the upgrades included in Nintendo Switch Online. But who knows? Um, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. This kind of looks like in the style of Yoshi's Story, but the art style was really interesting. It's almost kind of like a Paper Mario type um, animation style, but it looks a little bit different from that too. It's definitely unique and it looks cute. It does look like it's going to be like one of the easier games, maybe, but Yoshi typically is. But I will play it. It looks good. The next game, Hades 2. We finally got a 1.0 release date. I don't play games really in early access I'm always looking forward to like the full release, which is kind of like why I'm a little disappointed with Moonlighter 2's early access because I really wanted to play it 1.0, but I will wait if they have to, do stuff to make it work. That's fine. I just have to wait longer. Which I mean is fine. I'd rather have a polished game. But Hades 2 is one of those I've been waiting for. I've not touched early access at all, and now it's going to be coming out 1.0. It is a timed Switch exclusive for consoles. It is coming to Steam day one as well, but I would prefer to play it on PlayStation 5. But that's fine. I guess I will just get the Steam game probably for that. So, yeah, but I've been excited for it. I actually fully played through Hades last year, finally. I had played bits and pieces of it when it first came out, but I did not like fully play the game and until last year and did like all the endings and beat the boss like 10 times or whatever you had to do to get to get to the true ending. But yeah, I am excited for 1.0. And I loved Hades, so it's an excellent roguelite, and I'm kind of in the mood for one. I haven't played one in a while, so um, let's see. Dragon Quest Seven reimagined. Yeah. Uh, I've always been interested in like Dragon Quest in general, and I've only played a little bit of Dragon Quest 11, and I liked what I played quite a bit. I played like 40 hours, but that didn't even like go like halfway through the game. Um, my only concerns with it was like some of the music repeated way too much. Like the majority of my 40 hours was like the same loop, and because other than that, like I like the game, and it was a little bit too easy. Like I don't think I died at all during my entire playthrough, but I overly grind in RPGs like that, so I that's probably on me. But um I've always wanted to check out like some of the older games, especially like 8 for one. And I do want to go back and finish 11 at some point, but 7, I think that one's supposed to be one of the better ones as well, and I think it looks good, except for the characters. Like their heads are huge compared to the Roddies, and they're honestly like, they're really creepy to me. And I don't know what Dragon Quest Seven actually looked like, if that's what they looked like, but yeah, I don't know. That like kind of turns me off, but the rest of the game looked good. So yeah, there's that. Power Wash Simulator 2. I'm so excited for this game. Like y'all don't even know. Like I love Power Wash Simulator, and it sounded so stupid. When it first came out, I was like, really? Like people are playing this? And then one day I was on Game Pass, and I'm like, you know what? It's on Game Pass. Let me just check it out because I don't know. I don't know what like really like made me say I want to try it, but I think I was just like I was stressed at the time, and I was like I need something chill. And I started playing it, and it's so simple, and you know, there's not really all that much to it, but I put like almost 60 hours into it my first playthrough, and beat the game, and I really liked it a lot. So much that I actually bought a physical copy of it on PlayStation 5. And then this year I played through it again, another 56 hours. And then I played the free DLC. I still haven't gotten to the paid DLC yet, but I do want to play those as well. But Power Wash Simulator 2, it looks like they're adding new mechanics, like new like things like furniture, like you can move the furniture around. I know that it's not actually Square that's publishing anymore, they're self-publishing, so they're considered an indie now. So I wonder how that's going to like affect it. Maybe they'll have more freedom as far as like DLC content goes. Um, and maybe they won't. I don't know, because they won't have like the deals with like Square and all that, like with Final Fantasy because they had DLC for that and whatever. But who knows? I mean, there's indies that collab all the time with like big guys. So um, yeah, I cannot wait for that. We did not get official release date for it. It says fall, and it's like practically fall. So what's the date here? Yeah, I guess I'll be patient because there's plenty of games, especially in October. So yeah, they also showed Metroid Prime 4. I'm not really a Metroid person. I did play a little bit of the first Metroid Prime when it first came out, and I like first person shooters for the most part, but I never really got into it. My sister's super into it, so I'm excited for her. And then everybody else who's been waiting for it for a long time. I might dive in, but me being me, I've got to play the other ones first. So maybe they'll do a remake of 2 and 3 as well. Um, but who knows? Yeah, that's really it. They did Fire Emblem at the end, and again, like I just I really liked what I played of Three Houses, and I need to go back to it and finish it. But that's the only Fire Emblem I've played, and they do release Fire Emblem like just about every year for the most part, recently at least. And then they also showed Monster Hunter, which is kind of in the same. They keep releasing every year, and I mean different kind of styles of Monster Hunter, but yeah, neither one of those are really for me. But I'm happy for everybody who's excited for those. Hyrule Warriors, I'm not into like the Dynasty Warriors types games at all. I've tried and I cannot get into them. So I have not tried Hyrule Warriors for that reason. Um, so yeah, that's really it for the direct, and I don't know if there's another direct until like January or February typically, so we may have to wait a while. But I am hoping like for the next one, I want Pikmin 5. I would like to see, and they can announce this at any time, but I would like to see a um, release of Star Fox Adventures on Nintendo Switch Online. Um, Maybe Cubivore would be an interesting one to add. And then, you know what? I said I was going to do a video on this, like fully, and now I'm just talking about it. Maybe I'll still do one anyway, but um, yeah, there's a whole bunch of things. They added the Virtual Boy with the actual like headset, and the headset's like $100. And they have the Labo one, and the Labo, and then they have like the plastic one. So I don't know. I've never actually played Virtual Boy. I used to collect a lot of things, but I never came across one. My friend did. Um, and then also had the oh, what was that? Rob the Robot for NES. But yeah, I don't know that I will touch that. I was kind of expecting DS to be the next thing, to be honest, and GameCube just kind of came out on there, so I feel like they should probably focus on that before they start adding more. But who knows? There's not really a lot of games for the Virtual Boy, so it's probably just going to be what it is, I would think, but who knows? Yeah. So, oh, and Little Nightmares 3 was also shown in that little kind of quick, like, let's shout out a few games all together at once video. And I love Little Nightmares. Although this is being done by Supermassive, which they've never done a game like this. They've only done like narrative survival horror games. Um, like the Quarry and Until Dawn and like the Dark Pictures. That's Supermassive. So I love their games, but it's completely different style. They took over for Little Nightmares, and then Tarsier Studios is who did Little Nightmares 1 and 2. They're doing Reanimal, which will be next year, and I'm excited for that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what I saw that I liked. But let me know what you thought of the direct and if you're excited for any of the games. Did you think it was awesome or did you think it was kind of, eh, I don't know. But I also like I think it's time for a new Zelda game. And we still have not gotten Twilight Princess at all. Where is Twilight Princess? But anyway, yeah, so that's it for me. I'll see you guys next time.